Hello traders and welcome to the Friday wrap-up, October 24th, 2014. It's a Friday and it's about 5 hours after the Friday close of the New York session. Traders coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. Blue, sunny skies, white sandy beaches. Absolutely beautiful. 9 a.m. on a Saturday morning for me, being that I'm 11 hours ahead of the East Coast of the United States. Remember traders, this is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders, my name is William Gilday. I'm your moderator through the Friday wrap-up every single Friday after the New York close. Also during the week, we have the market opening preview brought to you every day before the London Open. Traders, I started trading in the year of 2006 and 2008. I retired after a wonderful 27-year career in the public safety department out of the great state of Florida. Traders, I trade the Forex markets every single day, not necessarily in a trade, but I'm in there looking for opportunities. Traders, let's get rid of the legal stuff. We've got a lot of slides today, probably about 15 slides to look at. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Traders, most of all, do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. Let's talk about commentary. What a good trading week we had. Had some up and down days, but we definitely had some pit movement, some volatility, and that was great. Let's see what happened at the close. The Dow closed at 0.76%, the S&P 500 closed at 0.71%, and the NASDAQ 100 closed at 0.74%, and the Russell 2000 was up 0.21%. Everybody in the green. Let's get over to the other side of the pond. Let's talk about the Eurozone in the red. The DAX 0.66%. Also in the red is the FTSE 100 at 0.47%. The CAC 40 in the red at 0.69%. And the Eurostock 50 in the red at 0.36%. Coming on over to Asia, the Nikkei 225 closed up at 1.01%. The S&P ASX 200 closed up 0.54%, with the Shanghai in the red at 0.01%, just barely made that red mark, and the Hang Seng closed negative 0.13%, ending with the Kospi absolutely in the red at 0.31%. Traders, good trading week. A lot of stuff went on. Not a lot of speakers and not a lot of stuff to mix things around. I thought it was a good trading week, some really good opportunities out there if you paid attention and really watched your charts. I think it was all about support, resistance, and price action. I don't care what system you use or what you do. I think it was all about that. You had to really respect support and resistance areas and watch price action. I mean, that was the trick of this week. There was no secrets. There was no hidden things out there. There was some bad data here and there and good data here and there that moved the markets, but basically it was all about price action and support and resistance. Okay, let's move it on. We're going to talk about daily charts. These are all daily charts that I'm going to bring to you traders, and I think we got about 12 of them. So let's get going. This is our euro dollar. You know, everybody says, oh, the euro's going back up, the euro's going back up. Well, I want to see where somebody wants to tell me where you see we have any kind of sign that the euro is going anywhere except for downtown. This is just going to continue to stay bearish. There's no good news coming out of the eurozone. You know, they're hemming and hawing now that they're not going to print money and they're going to do something else, and they're just all over the place. I don't think they have a clue what they want to do, except I know one thing: they will eventually start printing money, and they will have quantitative easing. They are in a mess over there, and we, as Forex traders, really don't care. If the market goes up, we go up. If the market goes down, we go down, and we make those pips. Let's look at the dollar Swiss. The dollar Swiss is really in an awkward position. It went up to that resistance area. That light blue line came back down, and now we can see last week. The last 5 days we had higher highs and higher lows, and on Thursday we had a doji, and Friday we had a candle close with a little bit of a body on it. So I just put this trend line in here, and let's see what happens going into like Tuesday or Wednesday next week, and see where we're at for the next two candles, see if it breaks that trend line to the downside. And the 200 exponential moving average is far, far away. All right, the pound dollar, here's another one. The pound is still bearish. There's no doubt about it. The pound is bearish. The issue with the pound is that the pound is sitting at support, so it's not moving any. The pound is just sideways, and it's been that way. If you look at the last 4 days, except for yesterday, it was all on the downside. That blue candle came from profit taking, people taking their money off the table for their week's trading, and that was profit taking. We see it every week, and that's exactly what that is. However, the pound dollar is bearish. Look at how far away the 200 exponential moving average is away from current price. All right, traders. Well, here's a chart, and I forgot to put the label on it, so let's keep going. All right, here's the dollar index chart. Look at the dollar index chart. You know, the dollar's been flat this week. However, we have had higher highs and higher lows. Had a red candle ending on Friday. Folks, if you do not have the dollar index chart on your platform, just go to the dollar yen. That's pretty much, if you overlay them, they're probably almost exactly the same. But this is showing you that the dollar is basically been pretty steady. I mean, it's sideways, and it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. And, you know, it's not going up any, but it's sure not going down any. So the dollar looks like it's pretty stable, and I don't see anything going to happen. We are into earnings seasons, so we'll just keep an eye on that and watch and see how that works out. Earnings season is always a lot of fun, a lot of volatility. And, of course, you know, in less than 8 weeks from today, we have the Christmas holidays and New Year's. So we have about 6 weeks of trading left of good volatility, and then it's going to die off for a couple of weeks, and then we'll be back about January 2nd or 3rd. All right, let's head over to the Aussie dollar. The Aussie dollar is just really wacky. You know, it's a commodity pair, and any, you know, somebody gets on in front of a microphone and says something, the Aussie dollar reacts. Look at these daily candles at the bottom of the page. Look at the wicks on these things. Dojis, all over the place of dojis. It's just really, really unbelievable how many dojis we see here coming in. So just have to keep an eye on that. But you know, the Aussie dollar is bearish. But like I said, it's a commodity pair, and anytime there's news coming out, you're going to get some sort of a reaction. All right, coming over to the Euro Swiss. We don't talk about the Euro Swiss very much. I did bring it up last week. Again, this is that support. It's sitting there. Again, look at those candles with those big wicks. This doesn't look like it's doing anything. It's going sideways. So you know what? Don't even trade it. I mean, just stay away from it. There's no price action there. You know, if the daily chart is like dead, you know, like it's dead. So just leave it alone. All right, let's move over to New Zealand dollar, which is one of my favorite pairs to trade. It is bearish. My friends, the New Zealand dollar is bearish, and it continues to be bearish. And the only thing I'm looking to do here is sell. And that is the way that is. I just want to sell this. Period. End of story. Nothing else to do except sell the New Zealand dollar. It is so bearish, it's unbelievable. You can see how price comes up. Gives us that big spike, right? You see that doji, then we get this red candle, second red candle, and then yesterday, of course, profit-taking day on a Friday, we get a blue candle, as usual. All right, let's head over to the dollar CAD. The loonie has been doing pretty good. It has not really been too lunical lately. Doing well, and it is sideways. So just keep an eye on that. We are, you know, just below resistance, so just keep an eye on that as you get into your trading week next week. And remember, oil is dumping, has dumped a lot this week, and you know the CAD is associated with oil, so watch for that. Here's an Aussie New Zealand. We don't talk about this very much, however, I just wanted to point this out to you. Look at that nice bounce off that 200 exponential moving average, just moving straight up to that resistance area and that light blue line, and it looks like it's just going to head right back up there and bounce again and probably come on back down. So I would expect the Aussie New Zealand to continue to the upside, and just expect that. And, you know, it's a great pair. I'm waiting for it to get to resistance. I'm not going to trade it up. I'm going to wait till it gets to resistance, and I'm going to trade this baby back down again. Here's our good friend, the Euro Yen. The Euro Yen is still staying below the 200 exponential moving average. Pretty wacky week with the Euro Yen up and down and all around. Look at this daily chart. Look at Thursday's candle. Boy, did that thing go up or what? And now yesterday, of course, profit taking. We have another blue candle. And, you know, we're getting close to that 200 exponential moving average, which is great. You know, the closer it gets to that 200 exponential moving average, the better for both of us. And we can sell this. So I'm looking to sell this. So I'm looking for an opportunity to sell the euro yen. Like I said, why would anybody want to be buying the euro at this point in time? All right, here's the pound Aussie. So here's a situation. This is sideways. Well, why is it sideways? Because you got week against week. And as long as you have week against week, you know what? Nothing's going to happen. Look at these candles. Doji, 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 dojis. Hangman. It's just like anything you can expect or want. I could teach a candlesticks course off of this one slide. It's unbelievable, this pound Aussie. So you have week against week, and it's going to stay sideways until somebody does something. Here's our Euro Aussie, another one of the pairs I really like to trade. Again, week against week, sideways, sitting at the 200 exponential moving average. I expect this to go down, though. I'm looking for this. I want to sell this Euro Aussie. It's been bearish for a long time, so let's stay with that, and we'll just stay and keep it down. That's the best thing to do, and that's what we're going to do with that. All right, last one of the day is Euro New Zealand. I sort of like this pair. I like this bounce off the 200 exponential moving average. I'd like to see Monday coming out, or the next Asia session come out, and see a blue candle and see if we can get this to come up to resistance. And I want to buy this. I want to take advantage of this bounce off of this 200 exponential moving average, and let's see if we can keep taking this up. It is coming up to some resistance, so we just got to keep an eye on that. But looks pretty good to trade. So keep an eye on the Euro New Zealand, and traders, it moves a lot of pips. It's over 100 pips a day that this pair trades, so that is absolutely awesome. Traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and our great friends from FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders, you have a great break and a weekend, and get some time off. And remember to just do a little bit of Forex homework and get ready for next week. And we'll see you on Monday for the market opening preview before the London Open. Traders coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.